Hey guys, Joe Reddington here from Thinkaholics. We're back at Dreamforce 2016. I'm here with Ben Iriff, the Vice President of Marketing for Aviso. So Ben, what can you tell everybody about what you guys do?
Hey, thanks for having me, Jeremy. So Aviso provides cloud-based super forecasting platform for many of the world's leading technology and other companies. So we're used by the likes of Splunk, Nutanix that just went public last week, HubSpot, TriNet, Pandora. When you look out at what's happening in the world of business right now, even in their personal lives, we see that really every piece of software we use, everything we do in our daily lives is now being infused with data science, machine learning, AI, and so forth. What we've done is really brought those techniques into the world of selling, right? And if you think about selling, at the center of every business, there's a forecasting process, there's a forecasting mechanism that connects everyone together in the business, whether it's sales, marketing, finance, customer satisfaction. And what we're doing is basically providing a way for companies to look at their forecasting and be able to project out literally 1 to 2 quarters out in the future and see where the business is going to land. And by comparing that with sort of the human judgment that they have from their Salesforce, they can make a bunch of very critical decisions about how to change the outcome. A lot of our customers talk about this notion of changing history, and as it turns out, if you can look forward in time and see where the business is going, you can then change the outcome. You can change the history of your business and the life of your customers. So that's what we do.
So you're augmenting essentially what's been a predominantly manual process of forecasting with reps and their managers and bringing in machine learning and business intelligence to automate that and not only like augment that, but see side by side what's going on, right?
Exactly, yeah. Traditional forecasting with spreadsheets is a thing of the past. At least it's a thing of the past for the leading companies, right? We completely take that off the table. So we completely automate that process of rolling up from one rep to a manager to a senior vice president. That's all automated in our platform. It's a very interactive platform that the sales managers and executives can use to judge numbers. But once we've done that, we bring a completely independent data science forecast, what we call the Aviso forecast, into the picture. And you can now compare the best of your human judgment with the data science view of what is likely to happen, and based on the differences, you can then make decisions about where to invest. Do you want to invest more marketing dollars? Do you want to work with customers to pull their deals in? Do you want to incent your sales managers differently, right? You can really change the shape of the pipeline and the outcome of where your business is going to land a quarter out.
So what are some examples of metrics that you guys are looking at to do the business intelligence?
The best, well, we draw our data from any data source that is relevant to the customer. For the most part, today it happens to be CRM data, but we could be pulling from email data and other kinds of data the customer brings to the table. We're agnostic to that, right? In terms of the outcomes, the outcome really ultimately is the effectiveness of the Salesforce, the performance of the Salesforce overall, right? And that can be measured obviously in terms of its ability to meet or exceed its numbers. It can also be measured in terms of, you know, time to close deals. Are we picking the right deals? What's the ASP of the deals? What's the margin on the deals? There's a whole ton of outcomes that you can really influence if you have better information, better visibility out literally 180 to 90 to 180 days out into the future about what's going to happen.
Based on science, right? Like
based on a combination of human judgment and data science. If you look at any product, whether it be how Netflix gives you movie recommendations or how Waze tells you the best route to get to a destination, what they're doing is the best, bringing human information together, pooling it, looking at patterns, and then combining it with your judgment and the data science to give you the best outcome.
Okay.
Ultimately, it's up to the sales team to make the decisions where they want to focus their attention, but they're much, much better if they have visibility looking out over a full quarter or two.
Right. So what does it take? Like, what's the time frame to get something like this up and running?
The basic roll-up, the automation of the roll-up process is done immediately. I mean, that's literally a couple of days after we come in, we can have that implemented. Implementing the data science portion can take a couple of weeks, right? Because the product basically is sucking up all of your historic data and it's learning your business. Every business is a little bit different. Some businesses are very high turn, some have long lead times, some have complex overlays of physical hardware services, software services in their business. So what happens is that gets better and better over time. We have a number of customers where we've literally predicted where their business is going to land quarter by quarter by quarter, literally 2 or 3% off the accurate or the final target for well over a year. but that's by learning their business.
That's got to give the managers, executives a lot of confidence, right, in what's going on.
Indeed, this is sort of the path forward, right? I mean, if you can get your team the best information, they can then make the best judgments about where to focus their attention. That's really, at the end of the day, what it's all about, right?
All right, so if people want to get their hands on, try it, what's the best thing for them to do?
So aviso.com, reach out, give us a ping, let us know your interest, and we'd be very happy to work with customers.
All right, Ben, thanks for your time.
Thanks for you taking the time for us. Thanks.